It's interesting to note how many kinds of milk one can buy. In our house, we have different preferences and different dietary needs. So, we have regular dairy milk from a cow, vanilla soy milk, chocolate soy milk, and lactose-free milk. Which kind do you drink? You can tell me later what kind of milk you prefer, but I asked that question for a reason, to give you a model of intonation used for lists. In this video, we'll practice a combination of rising and falling intonation to state lists and present alternatives.
Learn intonation patterns in English with Jennifer.
Did you notice the intonation I used when I stated the list? Dairy milk, soy milk, and lactose-free milk. My voice went up a little on each item, but to give a sense of finality to the list, my voice went down. I used falling intonation on the last item. So the pattern usually is 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 2, and 3. Are you curious about what else I have in the fridge? Let's look in the fruit drawer. We have a cantaloupe, some red grapes, strawberries, blueberries, and apples. What fruit do you have in your fridge? If I want to present two alternatives, I use a similar combination of rising and falling intonation. One rise and one fall. Listen. This or that. Here or there. Now or later. As you'll recall from previous lessons, if I have more than one syllable to work with, then my rising and falling intonation can happen in steps. For example, cold milk or warm milk? Cold milk or warm milk? If I have a single stressed syllable as my focus word, then I need to glide up and glide down. For example, warm or cold. Each item in a list, or each of two alternatives, is a thought group, an intonation group, so they each have their own intonation pattern. The rising intonation that we use when we present lists or state alternatives is not necessarily as high or as sharp as the rising intonation that we use in yes-no questions. Listen and compare two examples. Do you want some milk? White or chocolate? Because my rising intonation may not be so high when I present that first alternative, white or chocolate. Some people refer to it as a low rise. So far, we talked about yes-no questions having rising intonation. But asking questions about someone's preferences can change that rule sometimes. Listen. Can you come today? Rising intonation, and there's only one choice. Yes or no. Can you come today? We really need to meet. Can you come today or tomorrow? Rising and then falling. I'm only presenting two alternatives, and I expect you to choose one of them. Are you free at all this week? Can you come in the evening or on the weekend? Rising on both to sound less demanding, and also because I know neither of these options may work. Maybe there's another one you want to present. So you have the option not to use falling intonation in a list or when stating alternatives. You could use rising intonation the whole time. And you would do that because there could be or there are other items or other options. Do you want a snack? I can offer you applesauce, raisins, crackers. If you see anything you like, let me know. Meaning there are options other than the ones I just listed. Try repeating after me. First, we'll try lists. I'm free on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. I'm free on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. I'm free on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. We need to buy milk, bread, and bananas. We need to buy milk, bread, and bananas. We need to buy milk, bread, and bananas. I'd like to work on grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. I'd like to work on grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. I'd like to work on grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. My dream is to rent a boat, sail to Hawaii, and visit every island. My dream is to rent a boat, sail to Hawaii, and visit every island. My dream is to rent a boat, sail to Hawaii, and visit every island. I'd love to visit Italy, Australia, Brazil, Thailand. I'd love to visit Italy, Brazil, Australia, Thailand. Now let's try saying alternatives. Do you want to pay by cash or credit card? Do you want to pay by cash or credit card? Do you want to pay by cash or credit card? Would you rather meet on Monday or Tuesday? Would you rather meet on Monday or Tuesday? Would you rather meet on Monday or Tuesday? Do you prefer to stay in touch by phone or email? Do you prefer to stay in touch by phone or email? Do you prefer to stay in touch by phone or email? Who won the game yesterday, Boston or Pittsburgh? Boston or Pittsburgh? Boston or Pittsburgh? Do you have time today or tomorrow? Do you have time today or tomorrow? Do you have time today or tomorrow? Hopefully you're starting to see how a combination of rising and falling intonation can be very useful in our communication. Rising intonation can set up the expectation for more. It's kind of like a good book. You know when you just have to turn the page because you want the story to continue? Well, if you use rising intonation, your listener can have a similar reaction. They're waiting for you to continue. Until you use falling intonation, your idea, your list, or whatever it is that you're saying won't sound complete. Keep that in mind. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and happy studies.